Love your vibe, yeah. We the best, give me the light, yeah. And we turn it up every time. And we bust it up, watch the hype. Watch it. Ha! Bad. Anyway, them see me, make gun, them a chat. Bad. Busting up the place with my style. What kind of thing that style where we fling?
Having trouble with my internet. It's dropping in my bedroom and the kitchen.
Problem in your internet is your Wi-Fi. You see, things like the size of your house, the building materials you use, like concrete walls, whether you have multiple floors. And let's not forget the distance between your modem and your devices, like your computer, your phone, TV. All these have an effect on the quality and the strength of your Wi-Fi.
How do you know this stuff?
You need to check Telem. They have mesh devices that allow you to create your own smart Wi-Fi network to cover your entire home. It's a few small devices working together like a team to cover your entire house with strong Wi-Fi signal. Super easy. Here, I get one from Telem today. Download the app from your phone app store, plug in the device, and plug into the modem. When light blinks blue, it's ready to pair via the app. Go to app, click next, and follow the instruction. Place a second device where you need coverage. Boom. Now you're covered. Telem makes it super easy. They offer convenient payment plans of just $12 a month. And my guy, and if you opt to get the fiber plan, they'll come and install it for you. Guess what? For free.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna get my smart Wi-Fi plan today.
Hey, let's do this thing.
Today itself.
Get your smart Wi-Fi from Telem today.
It's Friday, and welcome to another Morning Live.
Yes, that's right, guys. That's right, guys. It's Friday, and yeah, everybody's gonna have a great day. You know.
Are you gonna have a good day?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a great day. I'm just thinking about that other start that was just really bad, and how I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
Let's do it. Of course, you start off with your top stories here.
Yeah, all right, let's go, guys. It's going to be a big one, so pay attention. Prime Minister of St. Martin initiates bilateral meeting with the President of Suriname during the UN General Assembly. Coming all the way from New York, earlier today on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly, the Honorable Prime Minister of St. Martin, Dr. Luc Mercelina, initiated and led a high-level bilateral meeting with Her Excellency Jennifer Heerlings-Simons, President of the Republic of Suriname, the first woman to hold the presidency in Suriname. Also in attendance were the Honorable Gilmar Pisas.
Yes.
Did I say that?
Gilmar Pisas.
Gilmar
yes.
Pisas, Prime Minister of Curacao, the Honorable Wendrick C. Cecilia, Minister of Tourism of Aruba, and Mr. Stuart Johnson, Chief of Staff to the Prime Minister of St. Martin. Their participation highlighted a shared commitment of the Dutch Caribbean to deepen the ties with Suriname and advance in a regional cooperation. So the meeting focused on three priorities of areas of collaboration: direct air connectivity, exploring the establishment of direct flights between St. Martin and Suriname to boost tourism, business travel, and cultural exchange; diaspora engagement, highlighting the large Surinamese community in St. Martin and the potential for their professional contributions in health, education, and other sectors; agricultural and trade, expanding collaboration in agricultural production and trade to enhance food security, diversify economies, and create new opportunities for farmers and entrepreneurs. Prime Minister Mercelina emphasized that the initiative also carries a strong human dimension through the outreach to the Surinamese community. This meeting is not only about government-to-government relations, it is also about people-to-people connections. The Surinamese community has made St. Martin their home, and through our cooperation with the President of Suriname, we are building stronger bridges that recognize their contributions and create opportunities for deeper engagement, he stated.
Suriname, yeah, that's where I'm from, actually.
That's where you're from?
That's where I'm from.
I thought you were from Curacao.
I know, that's what everybody thinks.
You do have a bit of a
No
Curacao
sticky
accent.
papamento, okay? In other news, scooter incident, suspect faces possible extension stay. This is according to the public prosecutor. On September 25th, the scooter rider who was involved in an accident near Tranquilo Bar on Ash Road around 12:30 Sunday, September 21st, 2025, will appear before the instructing judge on Friday, September 26th, that's today, to determine whether he will remain in custody. The man was arrested by the St. Martin Police Force on Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. The prosecutor office extended his detention in the interest of an ongoing investigation. He is being held on the suspicion of attempted manslaughter. The incident occurred when the victim was crossing the road. The camera footage of the collision was widely shared online. The victim survived. At the September 26th hearing, the judge will review whether all actions taken in connection with the arrest were lawful and decide if the suspect will remain in pretrial detention. And for those of you who didn't see it, it basically has to do with man passing the road in Ash Road, and basically a motorbike hit him straight into the gutter.
Oh my God.
Pretty sad. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we continue your morning live. Stay with us.
Don't go in.
A new day begins. The sun rises over St. Martin, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected St. Martin. From every street to every home, this network was built for St. Martin by St. Martin hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
All right, we are back. And we continue. With today's program, it's Friday, guys, so come on, let's start some fun. Hailey, this one is yours.
Sweet, yay, another UN one. Okay, United Nations, New York City, guys. The One St. Martin Association delivered a direct address to the World at the Baku Initiative Group, big conference at the UN headquarters, forcefully challenging the continued colonial domination of St. Martin and condemning the recently signed Bougival Accord as a tool of recolonization. Dude, when there's certain words that you can't pronounce,
yeah, you
like,
just give up right
you're like,
away.
Damn, I was like, oh, you know, I can't do that behind the podium, but just there in that moment, I was like, damn, I can't pronounce that word. Give me a second, because I was gonna say bourgeois, like, I always struggle, bourgeoise?
Bougival.
Okay, Bougival. Anyways, Arundel also stood with Bonaire and others at a peaceful demonstration at the United Nations facility. Speaking on behalf of who she's termed the colonized people of the island, Dr. Rhoda Arundel of One St. Martin framed the conference theme after Bougival Agreement, recolonization or decolonization, in direct relation to St. Martin's reality as a 37 square mile island divided between France, St. Martin, and the Netherlands, St. Martin. She thanked the Big for providing a platform for voices from colonized territories, stressing that St. Martin's struggle is inseparable from global efforts to eradicate colonialism in all of its forms. The Bougival Accord is not progress, Dr. Arundel stated. It is another instrument by which colonizers preserve their dominance, directly undermining the UN's own commitment to unconditionally end colonialism in all of its forms and manifestations.
No rantery, right?
I'm not going to rant about it, but some people on Facebook messaged me privately, and we had like other side discussions that like branched off of that, and the consensus was like 50-50. 50% of the people agreed with my unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
And then 50% had the nerve to like come and challenge me. And then I further, I let it up. And then they were like, okay, I see where you're coming from. Because from my standpoint was, like, look at all of the islands that, are not that are decolonized a lot now. And look at all of the struggles that they go through. Look at the ones that are still within their prospective colonies, but they're independent. Like, for example, Jamaica and Antigua, they have good relationships with England still, so their children can still go and study in England and all that stuff, like that's an example. They're not completely out of the Commonwealth. But then you have some territories that are like completely out of their Commonwealth, and then you're like, they're struggling completely, so it's, and I also see that a lot of these countries, they have corrupt governments too. So it's kind of like I think I like to refer to us as like teenage state.
Yeah, we still teenage.
We're like a teenage state.
Yeah, we're about from 2010 to now, that's about 15.
Yeah, 15 years.
Maybe about 15 years.
So, but I think, it's important for us to also think about our passports.
Yes, but the passport, it doesn't mean that from today to tomorrow we won't have any passports.
No, but this is something people do not recognize. Because let me tell you something, that CARICOM list, at least like 50-60% of the people on that islands on that CARICOM list need visas. Can you imagine having like a ball and chain to your foot whenever you want to plan a vacation?
It's about more than that, though.
I mean, I understand, but guys, let's just not ruffle any feathers.
Yes.
Let's appreciate that maroon passport that you guys have, because unfortunately I don't have my Dutch rights yet. I have that nice blue passport, and yeah, don't mess it up, guys. Let's just be good civil citizens of the Dutch kingdom and try not to get Dutch people
You're basically
riled up.
saying, hey, listen, let's just be good slaves.
No, we're not slaves, but we need to stop acting like we are part of that like mentality, like we're not slaves. We have one of the highest GDPs in the Dutch kingdom. We have over 1 million and change like tourists pass through our island. Like, we're not slaves. If anything, they should be slaves to us. Sorry, that's a whole separate argument. That's like something that's gonna go into something completely different. But I don't believe in decolonization, and that's that. So if you wanna—
I understand.
Yeah, I don't.
Listen, everybody has their opinion, Hailey.
I don't, like.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
The Progress Committee of St. Martin has released the 58th report covering a period of October 24, 2024 through March 2025. The committee concludes that overall situation has not improved significantly since the previous review, and that major steps remain to be taken across the justice chain. Yet, despite this sobering assessment, the arrival of the new Minister of Justice has brought what the committee describes in its foreword of the report as a new wind to the sector. There are still major steps to be taken, and at the same time, with the arrival of the new Minister of Justice, the committee sees that the new wind is blowing. Confidence and expectations are high. Well, I should say expectations are high, and the committee will continue to monitor progress closely, it noted. State Secretary of Kingdom Relations, Eddie Van Marum, struck a cautiously hopeful tone in his message to the House of Representatives, admitting that much work remains, but stressing that St. Martin is making gradual improvements and that reform processes require time. The committee emphasized that while notable steps have been taken in recent years, including the signing of contracts for a new prison, the implementation of a long-discussed job function books, and a long overdue upgrades to the police cells, progress has been low and uneven. The committee warned that feasible improvement today cannot guarantee sustainable outcomes tomorrow without a clear long-term vision and consistent leadership. And that's the Progress Committee that's in charge to make sure that we stay into the whole, the UN, how to treat humans, and making sure that we stick within the human rights laws.
You mean follow UN international laws? Yeah.
Yes, basically.
Because a lot of people be breaking those laws lately.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Did you see that war criminal's speech this morning? Because he spoke at the UN this morning. I don't even want to say his name.
Oh, Yahoo.
I don't want to even say his name.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of people protested. And
Let's see how it goes. All right, we take another commercial break. When we come back, we got your horoscopes.
Yeah.
I'm calling my heart, calling my heart, calling my
Here
heart.
in St. Martin, We take pride in our island and want the world to see us, to hear us, and to dream about us.
Yeah, it's here, certainly. Oh my God, this gotta be the first place with these now. Yeah, this is it. Can I get this one printed, please?
Of course, let me get it ready for you. Here you go.
Thank you, bro. Like, this was really quick and I appreciate it because I'm on the run. Have a good one.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Yes, guys, that's right. We're back, and we're going to jump right into the story right here. So KPSM thanks the public for assistance in identifying the shooting suspects. The police force of St. Martin would like to express its sincere gratitude to the general public of St. Martin and its surrounding islands for their invaluable assistance in the ongoing investigation into a shooting incident that took place in the Middle Region area on April 30th, 2025. Following the following the circulation of the press release containing the images of two suspects believed to be involved in this incident, KPSM has successfully received the information needed to identify both individuals depicted in the press release. The cooperation proved essential in advancing this investigation. They are grateful for the numerous tips and information provided by citizens who responded to our call for assistance. This case demonstrates the importance of community partnership in maintaining public safety and security. KPSM continues to encourage the public to remain vigilant and to report any suspicious activities or information that may assist in ongoing investigations. For future reference, persons can always contact KPSM at 172-1542-222, extension 208 or 214. Anonymous tips can also be shared by calling the tip line at 9300. KPSM thanks the community once again for their unwavering support and cooperation in this matter.
That's some good news.
Yeah. All right, y'all, now to jump into les horoscopes.
Horoscopes.
All right, Aries. Aries, today's Scorpio moon in your secretive 8th house puts you in a suspicious state of mind. Before you move into interrogation mode with those around you, recognize this lunar light that makes you less than trusting. Fortunately, those conspiracy theories fall to wayside tonight when the moon decamps your expansive 9th house, giving you more balanced, wide-angle view on the world. Whatever you got under your skin early in the day could turn into something to joke about tonight. Laugh it off, Ram. Taurus, be it in business or romance, Bull, you can't force fidelity. With the moon hovering in your committed relationship sector for the duration of the day, you're keen to make things exclusive. Instead of insisting the other party jump on the commitment bandwagon, sweeten the pot with positive reinforcement. This evening, La Luna shifts to your intimate 8th house, leaving you longing for some one-on-one quality time. If you're still in the beginning stages of a relationship, it's best not to push. Your BFF can meet your need for closeness tonight.
Wow.
Yeah. Gemini.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that was pretty straightforward. Gemini. While you may be feeling overwhelmed by everyone's demands, don't throw in the towel, Gemini. Put one foot in front of the other, and you'll be able to keep your head above water. When the moon moves into your 7th house of partnerships late afternoon, stay alert for someone to share the load with. Just make sure that whomever you choose complements your skills instead of mirroring them. If you pay attention, you'll uncover the perfect person who can pick up the slack on those tasks you dread doing. Cancer. Whether you're swimming in the feel-good vibes of a new relationship or reveling in the indulgent purchase, you've got planetary permission to romanticize things today. Take a little extra time to beautify your work surroundings, perhaps with a framed art print or a scented candle. Let your creativity flow freely and address the more social aspects of your job. Late afternoon, the moon moves into the 6th house of organization, sending you on a cleanup mission. You won't mind though, especially if you made time to soothe your senses throughout the day.
Nice.
Very nice. Leo, you have a hard time getting out of first gear today, thanks to La Luna lingering in your cozy domestic 4th house. Even though you'd rather curl up with your Kindle and your cat, don't rule out the evening plans. Late afternoon, the moon boogies into a festive 5th house, flipping you back into life of the party mode. Make a beeline back to the Chez Leo for a costume change, or pick up a fun new outfit on the go and, go paint the town crimson tonight. Anyway, Leo, you better go have fun. You know what you got to do. Can't wait to see you later. Anyways, Virgo, unfold those social butterfly wings tonight. The moon activates your garrulous third house until the late in the day, sharpening you with wit and schmoozing skills. That means that you are going to sign a deal today for sure.
I hope so.
Like, really, Virgo. That means that you're, like, ready to go. Like, I'm here, and my name is Virgo, and I'm not going anywhere. You came out the house with Leo energy. That's what that shit is saying.
Yeah.
That's what that's saying. Now, while you're entertaining your colleagues over lunch or catching up on water cooler gossip, don't forget you've still got a job to do. You don't tolerate slackers, so don't be one yourself. Late this afternoon, La Luna shifts into your home sweet home sector, ordering some downtime as Shea Virgo. After talking to Blue Streak today, you'll be more than happy to snuggle up with your sweetie or pet, and that documentary you've been meaning to watch is there with your name on it. Wow. Anyways, Libra. Feeling like a hamster on a wheel? Today's moon is in your nose onto the grindstone. Second house could obscure the light at the end of the tunnel. While you may not feel like you're making progress, trust us, Libra, you are making baby steps forward. Slow and steady wins the race, so don't throw in the towel. When the moon moves into the communicative third house later afternoon, people will sit up and take notice to all the hard work you've done. So don't worry, you're going to get your praise. Be prepared to dazzle them with your latest progress report. And besides all the accolades, you could also end up with a few people wanting to join Team Libra. I mean, it is Libra season, so
it is season.
I mean, like, people are still saying it's like Virgo, but I'm already in Libra season, so I'm Team Libra. My mom's a Libra, so yeah, I'm support. And my mom is coming in 2 weeks too. I can't wait.
Scorpio.
Damn Scorpio. You know, Scorpios, I have a piece of advice for you today before even reading this damn horoscope. Cut out the unrequited love nonsense. Stop stalking the people that you didn't get with. Stop watching their stories. Stop watching them from across the street in your creepy ass way. Like, stop doing that. If you wanted someone's attention, call them up on the phone or send them a disappearing WhatsApp message and hope to God that your new thing doesn't see it, okay? Cut it out.
Scorpio, all right. Wow.
Anyways, back to my story. Scorpio, today's Scorpio moon rouses your indie spirit. The key to making the most of your day is trusting your intuition. You may be tempted to compare yourself to those around you, but don't set yourself up for disappointment. Blaze your own trail and don't look to others to pave the way. Who cares if there's a misstep or two as you go? Making mistakes is how we learn and grow. This evening, La Luna shifts into your central second house, helping you wrap up the work week on a decadent note. Dinner reservations or takeout and a movie. The choice is yours. Just don't show up in my dreams later, please. Thank you, Scorpio. Because these damn Scorpios
saggy
harassing me. Okay, Sagittarius, your focus might be a bit fuzzy thanks to the moon lingering in your sleepy 12th house all day. Instead of trying to launch a brand new project, use this energy to take care of pending to-dos. With your right brain at the helm, creative tasks fuel you forward. Use your lunch hour or just cash in on a few hours of free time to meander through the boho part of your town or stop into the spiritual bookstore. Late afternoon, the moon decamps to your sign for the next 2 days, snapping you back into action. It's not bad. I wish I had a reading like that. I don't know, I haven't seen my reading for the day, so let's see. Capricorn, don't be afraid to branch outside your safe little bubble today. Today's lunar light is in your 11th house of social networking and encourages you to talk to strangers. And don't wait for an official introduction either. If you're either a fan of somebody's philosophy or work, post your praise and go for it without the introduction. Unfeigned flattery can take you far today. And you never know, extending a sincere compliment could open the door to the other person's eyes to your own amazing offerings. So just around the quitting time, the moon moves into your 12th house and the rest of the day is full of R&R and rejuvenation. Ease into the weekend with a chill night out or just stay in.
Interesting.
Sounds like you should stay in. All right, I'm ready. Aquarius. Although the more the merrier is the Aquarian way, hold off on opening up the invite list today. You've got a plan in the works, but it's too early to start spreading the word or requesting feedback. That being said, you could benefit from the guidance from someone who has been where you're standing. Reach out to a mentor for a few wise words before going public. When the moon moves into your tech zone late afternoon, devote a couple of hours to online research. It could produce just that. It could just produce the answers that you've been looking for. At that point, you've got the green light to shout it from the rooftops.
Okay. You get it?
No, not really. Not at all. I wasn't paying attention at all. I was I was trying to correct myself because of the punctuation. It's okay, it's probably not that important anyways. All right, last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, with the moon hovering in your 9th house of wanderlust, being stuck behind a desk all day could feel like pure torture. Rework your schedule so that you can deal with those to-dos that keep you moving and save the number crunching of paperwork for another time. Be receptive to collaborating with someone who's based beyond city limits or even country borders. Late afternoon, as the moon shifts into your goal-getting 10th house, you could score an elite invite that sets your weekend ablaze with possibilities.
Nice.
And folks, there you have it. That has been your horoscope reading for this lovely Friday edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later today, this weekend, of course, the parties are where the parties are.
Yep, District has got their effing Friday party. And tonight at Lotus, they have the Candyland party brought to you by Sick Entertainment. So yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be like a little 3D glasses will be passed out, and I'm sure they'll be passing out candy. You know, it's always a surprise when these entertainers do these really cool parties.
Cool parties.
Yeah.
Of course, we shall be back next week, so have a good weekend. Enjoy it. Take your time.
Yes, guys, be safe. Please be safe. Make sure you have all the stuff that you need in case a little impromptu storm or something comes by. And be safe on the road.
We're almost out of the season, don't worry.
Yeah, we're almost out of the season, guys. Almost there. And yeah, say hi to us if you run into us later.
Yeah? Let's have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.